Hi, everyone. My name is Caleb Finch. I'm one of the operations section chiefs for the Southwest Area Incident Management Team 1.
Hi, I'm Jason Coyle. I am also one of the operations section chiefs for Southwest Area Team 1.
And the purpose of us being here sharing some information with you is we want to share with you the importance of what it is to be a division reporting out for morning pre-ops, midday, and then as well as afternoon or evening post-ops, and the importance of the information that you need to share, how that information impacts the other sections of the team, as well as the impact of the intent of meeting the overall control, management, and strategic objectives.
Yeah, and we're also going to talk a little bit about like the philosophy on our operations section, how we work together, and how we can integrate effectively as a member of that team.
So as a division group supervisor, what you always want to keep in mind is that information that you present out to the operations section chiefs, whether it's field ops, planning ops, or whether it's a branch director, is really key to all the sections of the team, the incident commanders, the liaisons, logistics, planning, safety, and so forth, because your information that you present needs to be in alignment with those objectives as I described earlier, as well as it gives the opportunity for the other sections to plan out. And so in these videos you're going to see from us, we're going to talk about the ambiguity of information, the importance of information, what are good examples and what are bad examples. And the purpose of this is to give you a slide that you can look at as you come into whether it's our incident management team or another team that you're with, and it gives you a slide to practice what a briefing looks like and prepare for it, because no matter what team you're on, no matter what operations section you're with, the information that you give, concise, informative, is going to be very beneficial to that section.
Yeah, and you know, it's just like you can't get across a complex landscape without a map. These guidelines will help you. A couple different ways they'll help you, but one is we want your mental effort, especially at the end of a long day, to be focused on getting the right information across, not having to worry about developing a framework or an approach to delivering that information. You know, same with the 1300, with the midday report out, and same thing with the pre-ops. So the idea of following these templates isn't because we think we have the best way ever, but it gives us a common way to approach the information, ensure that the essential information is delivered, because each one of those has a different purpose, and do it in a way that at least after you do it a couple times, I believe will make it easier for you.
And we felt that as a division, when you come into an assignment and it's running and gunning, as they say, and you have fire running through communities and impacting a lot of various values at risk, the dynamic and the tempo is high. And so we want you to be successful no matter where you're at, which team you're with, to give that information that's needed. You'll also hear me say that sleep is a weapon. So as you go through a dynamic, intense incident, whether it's 14 days or 21 days, fatigue is gonna be a factor at some point. And so when you can capture an extra 5 to 10 minutes of rest and not have that time wasted on report outs, that's gonna really help you when you get into day 5 and day 10. And so we just want these slides to be informative for you and whatever team you're with, whatever section you're serving, and give you shorten the learning curve, as they say.
There's an approach to learning that talks about you do something slow, then you do it at speed, and then you do it at speed under stress, and then you do it at speed under stress consistently. So we recognize that we're asking you to come in and do something pretty much at speed under stress. So my suggestion would be take a couple opportunities to make sure that you practice the framework and that you at least know how you're going to do that report out when you get there. It will make you more effective. It will reduce the stress, and it will also speed up the time of delivery, which in time-constrained environments is going to help us all be more effective.
For me to close it out for you, what I recommend for you or for any division is to develop a cheat sheet. There's a number of divisions out there that have their own versions of cheat sheets. And in that cheat sheet, or that model they choose, they have a report out, and they capture the information that they are going to report out at morning, midday, and post-ops. And that helps them capture their thoughts, so they're succinct, informative, and detail-oriented, and so forth. And as Jason just alluded, once you practice that many times, it becomes habitual. And ultimately, we're all on the same team. Ultimately, you're on the team that you're on, you want to make sure you're effective, you're supportive, and you're efficient. And that's just ultimately our goal.
Yeah, and thank you for coming to help us, and we look forward to finding ways we can support you in doing that. Thanks.
Yep, thank you.